So I am studying mechanical engineering. I'm actually in the last year of my studies, and being in the last year, do you know what freaks me out? Theoretically, I'm exactly the same as most of my colleagues. Same courses for 5 years, same set of skills, and no relevant experience. So my question is, how can you differentiate between me and them? So, in the dawn of industrial revolutions, what companies seek were people to do machines work. But today we live in a different paradigm. What companies seek are people that think critically and creatively. So, in these younger phases of hiring, what really matters more for companies when the skills are mostly leveled are the personality of the individuals. But knowing this, would we still put our personalities in our own CVs? If we ask the vast majority of us students, probably we wouldn't, because we don't even really know ourselves that well. We would need some counseling, some guidance to make it. But what if I told you that GetBoarded solves exactly that problem? Well, then we would fit much better in the roles we are hired for, we'd be much happier with what we're doing, and ultimately our chances of success would increase a lot. So at GetBoarded we are also help you discover your own personality, and we allow you to display it for the other companies, etc. But more importantly, we give you automated career advice, and then we match you to those opportunities that fit you best as a human being. Because all of us young people want to get our career started. If we can't in the jobs, most of you are entrepreneurs. So young unemployment in Europe is very big. So it's difficult. It averages around 18%. In Portugal, it's 22. In Croatia, it's almost 25, and in Spain, 36. So that's right. Here in Croatia, 1 out of 4 students will face unemployment right after graduation. And 9 out of 10 will face some kind of early career challenges. So we are starting with 10 universities, helping 10,000 students. Our initial markets are the Portuguese market and the Spanish market. So we have a total of almost 400,000 students. And when we expand it to Europe, we'll have 20 million. So we're working with universities so that we can integrate our own technology in their own platforms, so they can help their students improving their employment rate. And on the other hand, companies will benefit from having an easier time finding the right candidates for their own positions. So, like all businesses, we also have our competition, of course. So CV making platforms have the problem that they just put your skills out there. They don't really differentiate you. So don't grasp your personality. Personality tests are very nice to read something, but it's very subjective. It doesn't give you clear results, and it doesn't help you use them for anything. So it doesn't offer you much value in that aspect. And of course, job boards, but actually none of these provide you with an integration solution that picks the best from each and delivers you a truly valuable product. So to match all this diversity in one thing, we have a very diverse team with people from many different parts of the world. Actually, it's more people than just us. I come from Portugal, Daniel came with me from Spain, but he's actually German. And Shiva, he's our CEO, he's an Indian guy. He has worked in South America, North America, Europe, Asia, Middle East. And so we are working together to bring you this solution. So help us to change the way hiring is done. So let's create a generation with brilliant futures. So let's all get boarded. Thank you.
Can you talk a little bit about your financials? What the cost will be to implement this program, and what you will be charging, what it'll cost somebody else, and then your profit?
Yes. Okay, so in this moment, what we're doing is we're piloting it with University of Aveiro in Portugal, which is my university. So we are starting to implement it really to help the students along with the other technologies that the university already has. So we are doing these pilots still for free, so you can validate the product. But what the funding that we are after is $500,000 euros, so that we can improve this technology. Because if you were asking me, do you have already the website fully working? Is there a mobile app? Okay, there is, but it's not fully operational. It takes time and resources, so we need to put some money in that part specifically. So the value is actually there because we know how to make it. We have the technical skills, but we still need that.
Are you looking for grant money or investment?
We're looking for money.
Are you planning on giving back money to your investors, or is this money that you just need to build and then you can kind of worry about that later? The money you don't have to get back.
Okay. I think that because it's this part I don't really know very surely. Okay, so I don't really know how to answer that question. Okay. But I can tell you later. I can ask my CEO and after we will talk.
You said you have technical skills.
Yeah.
Aren't you afraid to allow artificial intelligence judge on these things? How are you going to defend
Okay.
that? And who is feeding the content and the product from the soft skills part?
So the guy that's working on the part of artificial intelligence is working it in New Delhi, in India. So he knows more about that. But well, we are this data. When we are talking about artificial intelligence solutions, it doesn't appear like that. So you need to feed data for a certain amount of time. So that's why we are for like 2 years we are getting CVs made in our own platforms. So we are starting to gather data, and now with this pilot with University of Aveiro, even more data will come in, and we need this data to be flowing in so we can really make the model credible.
Who will make the model credible?
The guy in India.
This is a really interesting project or business, depending on what you decide it is. I'm struggling to understand why is artificial intelligence making this proposition different than anything else in the market. You mentioned the 3 categories down there, but I'm really struggling to understand what else. Why is it your approach different from CV and job posting and other thing you mentioned?
Okay, so we are basing these personality tests in or studies that were already made. Within we have like 18 personality archetypes, and with this test we can fit some of these personality traits and attribute to people. And with that we have also probabilities. So we are working with statistics in this way. It's not just artificial intelligence. The bulk of it is mostly statistic methods also, and they will adjust to the success that people are getting in this field. So, people with certain traits, the statistic model will predict that their success in certain types of careers are a number. Okay, and the higher the number is, the more likely the people are to succeed in that kind of career. I think that answers the question.
That's better now. And just one final question: how are you going to make from 0 to 1,000 young people using the system? What's the strategy there from 0 to 1,000? Okay,
so like this, I will answer a little bit with the business model. So we are planning that to work with the universities. So the universities are paying this, so their students can use that for free. So the more universities we are using it with, their students will use the platform, But of course, the universities that we are not working with, students can also use it, but they have to pay because the university doesn't pay for that. But the thing is that the more universities we are working with, and the more value you can prove that we give them, the more students we reach.
Thank you very much, Goncalo.